What's going on, guys? I'm back with another Madden 22 video, and today I'm going to be doing my Harvest Part 2 recap. Now, if you haven't been watching any of my recaps before, I'm just going to quick go over how I like to do it. First of all, I go over all the player overalls, their stats, I point out the good players. We kind of just gloss over the bad ones because, you know, who wants to be looking at like an 80 overall offensive lineman? So we go over some of the good players. I point out some things for low budget teams, no money spent teams, some of the really good players, even for high budget teams, stuff like that. Then we take a look at any new challenges that were released. And then finally, we look at the sets and any special offers. So if you do enjoy this video and it helps you out, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe and put on the notifications, because I am going to be releasing a coin making method probably tomorrow, and I would not want you guys to miss out on it. If people start overusing it, it might become obsolete. So I want you guys to be the first people to be able to use it, and it is really good, okay? I already have the video made. I'm just waiting for tomorrow to release it, okay? So it is really good. So turn on those notifications. Please subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the player overalls. So the first player that I'm going to go over that a lot of people are most likely going to gloss over, because you're not going to look into stats of his that are actually important, is Tyler Conklin. Now, I'm not saying this is a tight end for everyone, okay? This will be a good low budget, no money spent tight end depending on how you use your tight end. If you pass your tight end, you need them burning on different routes and all that. This isn't your guy. But if you run a lot of delays, even though delays aren't that good anymore, or you just run a lot of short routes that don't require much speed, and you mostly just block with your tight end, this guy is actually kind of pretty good for a cheap tight end. He's 6'3", which is not great, but it's okay. 79 speed is really bad. All of his route running is really bad. So you might be wondering, what the heck? Why are you even showing this card? He has 65 and above, which for tight end, 65 actually isn't bad. He has 65 and above in like every single blocking stat. He has 65 run block power, 70 run block finesse. He has 65 pass block power and 67 pass block finesse. He's literally, look, 87 pass protection ranked by Mutthead. His run blocking is also decent, so if you need a blocking tight end, I mean, he's going to be so dirt cheap that for teams that are just starting out, this might be the way to go for tight end. So towards the end of the most feared promo, like Part 3 and Part 1 of Harvest specifically, we are starting to lack some of these low overall players that have pretty good stats still for those no money spent teams. And in Part 2 of Harvest, we're starting to get some of those players back, which I do really like. So first we have, well, this is like the third player I've done, second or third. Michael Carter, anyway, it doesn't matter. Michael Carter, 89 speed for 84 overall. You could literally buy a 90 speed powered up running back for 5,000 coins, right? So that's really good. Change of direction's also really good. Juke move isn't even bad, and his catching actually isn't even bad. 70 for a running back, especially an 84 overall, is not bad at all. So if you need like an elusive / receiving back that's cheap, this guy is your guy. And I also see his break tackle and trucking for an 84 isn't even like horrendous. So, I mean, he's kind of an all-around running back for 5,000 coins. This is so cheap. You can definitely go into games and not have an immediate disadvantage with this card, which for an 84 overall is kind of amazing. So I try not to show that many offensive linemen in my recaps, because I try to keep my recaps somewhat short, just go over the players that are really important. But this offensive lineman might be the most unique offensive lineman I've seen released so far in Madden 22. Let me explain why. So we have Matt Sakura. He has 61 speed, doesn't matter. 87 strength is good. But look at his stats. 87 run block power, 87 run block finesse, 87 pass block power, 87 pass block finesse, 87 in lead block, or no, not lead blocking, impact blocking. and 88 in lead blocking. Literally all of his stats are almost identical. He is the most balanced offensive lineman I've ever seen in any Madden. Like, almost all of his stats are the same. It's insane. So, if you need a cheap-ish guard, I mean, and you pass and run, I mean, he can do both. I just thought that was really funny, just how balanced he is. Okay, so this is kind of insane. This is the part of Harvest for offensive linemen. Like, I don't understand. I swear, I almost never show offensive linemen in my videos. Look at this stat line as well. 89, 88, 90, 91, 89, 90, 92, 92. Like, what? Why are these offensive linemen so good? Completely balanced, amazing lead block, amazing impact block, and all good pass and run blocking. I don't understand. I'm probably actually getting this guy and just plugging him right on my team. Like, if I could get him for free, I don't think I can get him for free, actually. But I want to get this guy and just plug him right on my team. That's just insane. I have no clue why these offensive linemen are so good, but I'm not going to complain, I guess. It's kind of funny, though, so I figured I'd show another insane offensive lineman. Okay, so Madden just essentially said, you know what? What's a skill position? Let's just add all of the non-skill position players. They just added the best punter in the game, 91 kick power, 85 accuracy is fine. Yeah, it's the best punter in the game. I don't know what they're doing with these offensive linemen and punters. I don't know. I'm just gonna move right on to the next one. All you need to know is that this is the best punter in the game, so yeah. Okay, now I'm showing this for a specific reason, because so many people are going to be like, oh my god, it's Micah Parsons. I love Micah Parsons. I need to get him on my team right now. Please don't. Like, actually, please don't. And everyone's going to see this 91 speed and be like, oh my god, that's so fast. It is fast for a linebacker. But I have a question. Why don't you just put safeties at linebacker in coverage, and then just use outside linebackers as your pass rushers? Because safeties are much faster, and they also animate to much more. Now, I did see someone comment in one of my other videos about Lurker. Lurker's okay on linebackers. I don't even know if he gets it. I highly doubt he does. But, no, there's no way he gets Lurker. So, this card is just absolutely meaningless. Because look at his pass rushing. I mean, no and no. It's absolutely terrible. So, please don't go out and get this card. Just don't do it. Not worth it. There's nowhere on your team that he's going to be good. In pass coverage, you should be putting safeties at linebackers. They're much faster and animate better. And a pass rusher, just use someone that can pass rush. So, I mean... Okay, so this isn't part of the Harvest promo, but I have to show it. This is just pretty much Madden scamming us into watching their tournaments that no one cares about. You get 92 overall Randy Moss if you do, though, so I'd actually fall for the scam and just get it. 92 speed is pretty insane for a free card. I mean, deep route running is 91, change of direction, juke move. I mean, it's Randy Moss. So, like, I feel pretty bad for everyone who spent, like, hundreds of thousands of coins on Most Feared Randy Moss, because, it's Randy Moss for literally watching, like, 3 streams in the background while you do something else. So, good job to Madden for giving everyone a tight end to bribe us to watch their tournaments that no one would watch without the bribe. Okay, so we're going right to our first 92 overall. Probably the best 92 overall, Denzel Ward. I'm just telling you guys right now, the way I run my Eagles theme team is I have 2 Eagles corners and then 1 exception corner since I have enough Eagles chemistry. This guy is my new exception, okay? He's the 3rd best corner in the game, right behind, Jason Verrett, the new Flashbacks card, and Dion Sanders. That's right, Dion Sanders is the best, Jason Verrett's the 2nd best, and Denzel Ward is 3rd with 93 speed, 92 man, and 90 zone. He's pretty much good at everything. He's bad at nothing. I mean, his tackling is kind of low, and his hit power is actually not even bad for a corner. So, I mean, I don't even have nothing else to really say about this. I mean, he's just kind of good. Like, I would get him when we talk about getting free 92s. I know I'm grinding for him. My god, guys, this recap's going to be so long. Harvest Part 2 is so much better than Harvest Part 1 or the last little bit of Most Feared. I mean, this is a very good promo. If you guys do enjoy, again, let me know. Leave a comment or subscribe. But this is going to be a long recap because we're already just on to our second 92, Mark Andrews. This is the most balanced tight end in the game, I feel. Like, maybe Gronkowski, Most Feared. But, like, even then, Gronkowski doesn't have some of this route running, if I remember correctly. So he has 89 speed, which is obviously really good for a tight end. 91 catch, all good route running. 89, 88, 85 is all good. Now, this 87 run blocking is deceiving. Don't look at this. This is a dumb stat. You have to look at these. And sadly, they're not as good as they let on, but they're still pretty good. 70 in both power and finesse. This card would be a god tier card if it had really good pass blocking, but sadly, it is crap pass blocking, but still the most balanced tight end in the game, in my opinion. You can even see here, it's green in everything but pass block, and pass block isn't even that low for a tight end. So, I mean, like, definitely the most balanced tight end in the game. I'm not saying he's the best. I'm not saying he should go on your team, but for a free tight end, he could pretty much do anything you want him to do. Guys, I literally just looked ahead to the other cards. This is the first time in any recap I am reviewing every single hero and every single master along with every single LTD. That's how good these cards are. Madden decided, let's make Harvest Part 1 the literal worst promo possible, and then just dump out everything in the second part. I don't even know why. So now we have Justin Simmons, 92 speed, 91 zone, 83 man is kind of crap, but he has 81 hit power, 83 tackling, isn't bad. Probably the second best safety in the game, probably third actually. I would say Ronnie Lott's definitely number 1. I'd probably put Jesse Bates number 2. I think he has more man coverage. But Justin Simmons, definitely number 3. I mean, he's the third best safety in the game. I have to put him in my recap. I mean, this is just insane. So many good cards. I mean, I'm not sure if I've ever seen a more loaded promo than this. And just when you think it can't get any better, you realize that they released a 93 speed wide receiver that's a 92 overall that you could get for free. What? Like, what was Madden doing? They just said YOLO and released every good card. So now we have Debo Samuels, 93 speed, 89 short, 86 mid. I don't know why he only has 83 deep with 93 speed. I will say there are a few flaws with this card if we're being picky. Flaw number 1, he has 83 deep route running and he has 93 speed. Those two don't correlate very well. Number 2, he's only 5'11". That is very unfortunate. I like tall receivers. Not loving that. And the third thing is he's physical archetype, which is my least favorite. Yeah, that's my least favorite archetype in the game. So, not very good in those sorts of things. The intangibles are not very good, but just the base stats, 93 speed, and just this sort of stuff is very good. Is he worth going out and getting? Maybe not. Some of his stats are just unreasonably low, like 81 juke. Have you seen what this guy has done in the NFL season so far? Breaking people's ankles in run after catch. Like 81 juke and 85 spins, pathetic. Madden. Okay, whatever. I'm not even going to argue with it. We're just going to move on. It's time to show the third offensive lineman of the video. This is, again, another first for my recap, so you've never shown more than one offensive lineman in a video. We have Elijah Vera Tucker, obviously the rookie for the Jets this year. 92 strength, 89 run block power, 93 run block finesse, 90 pass block power, 92 lead block, also 90 pass block power. That's what I was looking for. Probably the best left guard in the game, I want to say. It's between him and Alan Faneca. I think he probably beats him. I might actually get Elijah Vera Tucker for my team as well. Like, some of these cards are legitimately really good, and this is one of them. I mean, I really have nothing else to say other than this is a very good offensive lineman again. And now, of course, we are on to the champions, 94 overalls. And first, we are starting with Khalil Mack. This is everything Aaron Donald should have been and wasn't. That's all I have to say. 89 speed for pass rush is great. 94 block shed, 94 tackling, 90 power. That's already nuts. And then you top it off with 94 power move and 90 finesse. This is the best outside linebacker in the game. This is the best probably pass rusher in the game. I mean, like, Lawrence Taylor's really good, but I'd probably take him over Lawrence Taylor at this point. This is just an insane card. I'm not going to lie. God card, if you could get your hands on it, I mean, it's only 250,000 coins. It's probably the best outside linebacker in the game. Probably the most insane card in this promo. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Great card for Khalil Mack. And moving right along to the absolutely loaded stack of cards we have in this promo. We have Alvin Kamara with 93 speed, 95 break tackle. All good for spin, juke, change of direction, ball carrier, carrying. Every single stat is good. But most of all, 84 catching, 88 short route running. That's, I think, more than Debo Samuels had. I mean, it's just insane. And he's a receiving back, which means you do get that backfield master or running back apprentice for 1 AP. I mean, another God card. Probably best running back in the game. I guess it depends on how you use your running back, whether you pass or run. But if you want a balance of both, like I do, this is the best running back in the game. Probably by far, I want to say. Yeah, I think he's, like, by far, like, alone the best running back in the game. And once again, right when you think, okay, we're at our peak, we can't get any higher than this. I mean, like, these are just the best cards physically possible. They release a Tyreek Hill. Now, I will say, this concerns me just a little bit, and I'm going to explain why very quick. There's a promo called Blitz every year, where the fastest cards in the game get released. Tyreek Hill's usually the master of it. Everyone's happy. The other master of it is usually Dion Sanders. We have gotten both of those cards in Harvest, which means they're not going to be in Blitz. That is going to be a problem, because now I have no idea who is in Blitz. I hope they make Blitz as exciting as they usually do, but I don't think it's even physically possible, just considering how many good cards these fast players have already gotten. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's an insane card anyway. Tyreek Hill, 94 speed, best receiver in the game. Not even close. 91 short, 92 medium, 94 deep. Has all good route running. Change of direction's insane. 95 juke, highest in the game. I mean, what else can I say? The only thing is his archetype. And his height. His height's kind of bad. 5'9". I hate short receivers. But I could forgive it with 94 speed. So let's think. Powered up, that's 95 speed. On Chiefs theme teams, that's 97 speed. And so with +2 speed for chemistry, if you have the stupid chemistry cards, he's the first 99 speed receiver, I bet. I don't know. I'm not positive, but the point is, he's insane. It's Tyreek Hill. I mean, he's absolutely insane in this game. And we finally capped this off. This insane review, probably the most insane review I've ever done. We're going to cap it off with the limited 95 overall, Matthew Stafford. And I hate to bring down this promo. I hate to do it because it's been so good. I wish they could have just gone out with a bang. Why not release, like, Walter Payton or something? I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but Matthew Stafford, I mean, ugh. They could have ended this. They could have made this the best promo in Madden history. Instead, they give us limited Matthew Stafford. Again, I'm not complaining too bad, just because of all of the other crazy cards that were released in this part of Harvest, but, there's nothing special about this card. 78 speed's absolute garbage for a 95 overall. Strong arm archetype is good. You get Gunslinger, but literal 85 or 89 overall Zach Wilson can get Gunslinger, so when you say it that way, it becomes a little less important. 95 throw power is nice, but I don't really see the point. I think it's like +1 throw power to what Jim Kelly has, if that. I mean, none of his stats really stand out to me. If he was a field general, which I thought maybe he would be, then he would probably get Hot Route Master, and then I would say, okay, this is a great card. It's a 95 throw power Hot Route Master. But no, I don't know. Maybe for Lions fans, this is great. Maybe for Rams fans as well, this is great. I'm not seeing it. Let me know in the comments what you think, but they had a chance to make this a great... And by the way, what are they talking about 95 mobile passer? Do you see his speed? Like, what are we talking about? But, leave your opinion in the comments if you want to defend Matthew Stafford. And, yeah, now we're just going to move on to the actual challenges in the promo itself. Okay, guys, now we're going to go over the challenges. This video is so long. If you've made it to this point, I thank you so much. I did this in the other video, and I thought it was cool, so I'm going to do it again. If you somehow made it to this part of this recap, I want you to type Tyree Kill in the comments, okay? Tyree Kill, okay? Hopefully it causes people to click on it. Okay. So they released 2 new sets of challenges. First one is in Turkey Bowl Shenanigans. They released a whole nother set of 30. You can earn all of these rewards now, including another 92 overall Harvest Hero. There's not another Turkey Bowl leader. That's still just Ndamukong Suh and Emmanuel Sanders. But you get one of those amazing 92 overalls out of like the 5 that are great. So these are actually worth doing, which is pretty exciting. And then the other set of challenges they released is Family Festivities. You can get even more of those vouchers, the Harvest vouchers. They released Turkey Day Fun Facts. Did you know the day after Thanksgiving is the busiest day of the year for plumbers? Anyway, okay, so they released those, and I'm just going to mention this. They didn't release more of these. They just come out every single day. Literally, please do these. I have actually been lacking and not doing them, and I'm going to get screwed for it, okay? Please don't follow after me. You're going to want these Blitz bits. Blitz is such a fun promo, such a good promo. It's personally my favorite of the year, and it's so valuable to get ahead before it's too late, because you are going to regret it when you want this pack or this player or that player, and you have like 10 short, and it's going to be like, wow, I could have just done that challenge. So, yeah, I highly suggest doing that. The last thing we're going to go over is the little special offer, I guess you could call it, and then we'll finally wrap up this very long video. Okay, so the way this special offer works is it's for you money-spent players. I personally don't spend real-life money on the game. That's just my personal preference. But for those of you who do like to spend a little bit, for 150 points, which is about $1 or so, maybe $2, you can get an 82 plus, which isn't bad. Fantasy pack. What? How is it a fantasy pack if it's 82 plus? Oh, it gives you like 3 options, I bet, and you get to pick. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I might actually get that for like $1. And then for $5, you get 2 Harvest Fantasy packs. And by the way, Step 2 only unlocks after you do Step 1. That's the way it works. And then Step 3, you get 4 86 overalls for like $10, I think. That's not even bad. Then you get a 92 plus for $20. None of these are even bad. Except the last one, you get to pick a Harvest Champion, but it costs you like $50 or something, or like $40. Yeah, that one's not worth it. If you're spending $40 on Madden, I mean, unless you have a job, I shouldn't judge people. But like, if you're like just running your mom's credit card for $40 to get your 94 overall, I mean, maybe you get your priorities straight and you know, all that good stuff. But anyway, I shouldn't have said that. Go ahead and get mad at me. But, yeah, I mean, I would do the first one and stop, just for value. The second one's crap value, the third one's good value, the fourth one's good value, and the fifth one's crap. I mean, instead of literally buying bad value, how about you just stop at the first one that's cheap and gives you good value and move on with your day? That's just my opinion. But if you want to spend your money, hey, I can't tell you how to spend your own money. So, but yeah. Anyway, that is finally going to be the end of this crazy recap. I'm actually just excited to play the game now. So, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Like I always say, I love hearing your guys' comments, so please leave those right down below. I'll respond to as many as I can. And, yeah, I'll just see you guys hopefully tomorrow with that coin making method. Peace.